So if we no longer have a map that we can reliably count on to get us into the next spot, safely, and that we can follow the footsteps in the past, the question is, how do we enter new terrain with a sense of confidence and feel as though we're not going to be lost in that? And for me, is when you have a compass and a North Star, you're able to navigate terrain that you've never been in before. That's part of what makes that, that tool so valuable. So the question is, what is our compass now? How do we build the one that we need moving forward? And for me, it's just two questions. I've used them very reliably for my own work and for almost every consulting gig I've done for over a decade. And they sound simple, but they're really quite profound. The first question is, what does the future need and expect of us? It's really a deep dive into looking at all the data and all the information around us, talking to the people who are building it, and getting a really confident sense about what it needs. And we can do it quickly now, right? We know it needs more sustainable and regenerative solutions. We know that it needs greater adaptivity and flexibility, that it needs more care in terms of inclusivity and ensuring that everyone are thriving and are part of it. Like, those are some of the big themes, but you can dig deep and understand more specifically in your industry or in your world what the future needs and expects. And so it's really having that curiosity to dive in and spend some time connecting the dots. So then the second question is, what are you unique position to create and contribute to that future? When you start to imagine this is what it needs, what are you, with your own unique curiosities and resources and background, bringing to it as an individual, as a team, as an organization, as an industry, increasingly as a nation? Nations are asking that question about how they want to contribute and create part of the future. And hopefully as a humanity, we're thinking about that. So that's part of what makes this, again, this moment so extraordinary, is that we all have something that we can uniquely build. We don't have to all hold it all, right? But if we are building with a tremendous amount of careful thought around that, it becomes our path, it becomes our compass, it starts to shed light on the North Star to which it is that we are heading toward, and we don't feel lost, right? We feel very galvanized, hopefully, by that meeting of what the future needs and expects, and what we're in a unique position to create and contribute to it. That creates our work moving ahead.